Test. There we go. There's my sound. Hopefully the whole front end of the steam is like not covered in awfulness. Ugh, you know, this little thing here, you're supposed to be able to turn up the volume. Test, but it does not work. Test. It's just a system of systems that don't work. Okay, a system of non-working systems. A systematic system of non-working systems, you guys. The systems of the non-working systems, integrating systems that don't work with other systems. Systems integration. Guys, look at that! Look at that! Freaking done. Let me go grab the body because I'm never having anything ready. It's just crazy. You're crazy. What are you doing? It's crazy. Never got anything ready. It's always on the stream, streaming it up like a madman. Doing some ICs. You guys love watching me do ICs. That was awful. That was a really bad one. You try to overexert your Christopher Walken gland. It's not good. It's real bad, man. Real bad. 5 viewers. Ooh, look at that. We jumped up. How's everybody doing today? I have with us today on display this wonderful, wonderful associated truggy. I just finished getting it all together after I ran it on nitro and smacked into the curb and broke the upper arm because I'm a driving professional. Did anybody tell you? You didn't know? The guy's a pro. You didn't know? And I got my favoriteest truggy body in the world. This is no problem. The Sector. I should probably not have it in my mouth. This is the Proline Sector. It sits really low on the body, on the truggy, much like a buggy body does. I can admit to you guys today that I have never raced truggy before. I've always wanted to, but yeah, I didn't have one. Now I have 3. How did that happen? Well, a turn of good luck. Just a turn of it, just a touch of it. Touch of the good luck. A touch of the good luck, lads. I got Zep on the desk. I don't like putting things in brand names. Zep's don't sponsor here. No, they don't. You're gonna get your name in lights. Fools better pay me. How's everybody doing? Say a word or two. Just let me know that the stream's working. Xanadu. Dude, I don't know how this thing got so banged up. Oh, it does have a stretch mark in it. Dang it. My cats like to sit on my bodies, and this has a white mark in it, right in the corner. Suck it. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. It's so dumb. I should just slice it, man. Just freaking slice it. Four viewers. Everybody's working. Everybody sounds working. Everybody okay? Nobody's saying anything. I feel so lonely and afraid. I'm so glad that I have stayed. Because I most certainly am not getting paid. You guys let me know if you want me to do something. Like, you want me to cover something special. I think today we're gonna do the we're gonna build the EPX truck because everything else is pretty much done. I got the rest of the parts I needed for my F5, which were the aluminum A, B, C, and D blocks. I'm gonna add a little camber, not camber, toe. Add a little at the arm toe and some pro squat, anti squat, what do you want to call it? And that should go quite well. And then we're going to get into the real nasty stuff, the real dirty stuff. I have to work on my my Lucy 5B. I think that's going to be the last thing I work on, though. I think I'm just about ready to get some running footage for my F5. Which I'll bring over here, toot sweet. You know what I think somebody needs to make? A set of Lexan shears that are like hair cutting scissors that have the little thing on the end here, you know, and this freaking thumb hole is smaller so I don't have to hit the, like, my thumbs are not small, okay? But they fall through that freaking hole every time. It's annoying. Maybe I'll just make them, huh? Me and EJ were talking about what is that tool that a body reamer. And it's freaking hit or miss, man. You don't never know. I have an Aeromax body reamer that is okay, but it doesn't really work for me because it's not sharp toward the very front. And then I have another one by, what is that, Dubro? That works pretty good, well, midway through, but it's really bad at the end. And then I have one by ProTech, which is really good all the way through. So I guess the ProTech one, and I bet you the J Concepts ones are probably really good. Because those guys make bodies, you know? And they want you to be satisfied with your experience with their bodies. And a dull post-hole reamer sucks many of the butts. So we're down to 3 viewers. That's really weird. Like, so what do you guys do? Like people join in and they're like, oh, what is he doing? Oh, I don't want to see that. Just leave me on, you know? Turn me on, check me out, bro. It's cool. We can hang out, you know? It's all about the RC building vibes over here, man. It's not instructional. It's not necessarily a vlog or anything. It's just building and vibing, man. Building and vibing, you know? If you're building a new quad or you're cutting a new body, dial me in, man. Rock, but if you're watching these, I need you to get in touch with me. I'll text you because I think you guys probably have my old phone number. Almost there. Body cutting goodness. Body movement. You know what I need? I think I need a noise gate for my microphone. I'm gonna order one. So you don't get a bunch of these like weird. I mean, there's a noise suppression thing. I don't know. Just trying to do my best for you guys, you know? All 4 of my viewers. I appreciate all 4 of you guys. My son had a concert today. That's why I started late. He plays the drum or percussions in band. There we go. Oh, I need to start a print on a front body mount, though. Is that gonna fit? Perfectly. I like it. These look really nice. Cool. You guys want to see it? Zing, 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 zang, zang, zang. That's wire. That is the red wire. I probably need more teeth on my pinion because I think it's like a 46 or 48, something huge center differential thing. Hobby Wing. I'm running the Hobby Wing XR8 like I always do. That gear mesh does not sound good. It's always something with these freaking cars, you know? I'm trying to live a peaceful life out here in these hardcore streets. And what I don't have is reverse. I don't have any reverse. One cannot transverse without reverse. Step all over the plastics, you guys. Just stomp on it. Step on it. And there's always plastics on the floor. So many bodies cut. Stupid. It's just stupid. Front nose cone joint going up on that joint like that there. That joint. And that Jimson's right there. Going that Jimson right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be pretty cool. Pretty stoked about that. Came out quite good. I actually tested out one of my low C's the other day. Best drag on the market? Yeah. Dude, I love it. I love it. I wish I would have kept it nitro, truth be told, but I only have one associated, and I have two locies. So I kept the loci as le nitro. Le nitro. That center diff does not sound good. It does not. I do not like it. I guess it's not that bad. I think most of it's coming from this. It's transferring the sound into this stand. It's my story and I'm sticking with it. But yeah, it's pretty dope, man. It really did not take me long to get it all set up. Where is the housing cover? Oh, you know what else I got to do? I need to put a extendo Furioso wire on here. Oh, so many scraps of plastic. I don't want to be stepping on them all stream. Oh yeah, no, this is an Associated. I have my TLRs are over there. Right now, I'm just looking to put this last touch on the car, aka close the box. What's in the box? Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I need to run a wire out of the box so that I can hook up a transponder if I need to. Look at me. I'm like preparing a race. Ain't nobody racing truck nowhere near me. But if they do, oh, I'm gonna be ready. Those are stickers. Stickers. All right, so let me kit. I thought I had one more cable up here, but I guess I don't. Let me grab this cable real quick. My friends. I have to grab the cables. My friends. My friends. Cables. Friends. You know how I said I was grabbing the cables because I knew they were right over here and it would be really easy? Well, Murphy said, fuck that. And now they are MIA. Missing in action. All right, well, we'll have to do that some other time. Because I definitely don't feel like looking for that shit. I could solder one up. What I could do. Thought I had the bag. What's in the bag? That doesn't need one because this receiver is outside the box. I gotta have one right here somewhere, you guys. Ugh. Yeah.
It's not the entire season, it's just one episode.
Oh, okay. It's my son. We wanted to watch the new season of Primal. It's a very good show. If you like dinosaurs and violence. Very good. Very good. You know, just one time. Just one time. I would love to be like, oh yes, I do have everything right here. Just once. I would love to have everything right I need. Unfortunately, that shit is not just how it be. Life would rather have a kick in my knees. Alrighty. So I have to find. a wire, you guys. I might have to solder one up. Cut the wire up the end of here. Am I just going to make one? I think I'm going to make one, you guys. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I do not see my bag of wires. Where's my bag of wires? The boy can't find his bag of wires. Oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Like that. The ghoul from, what's that show called? Fallout. Wait a minute now. You don't even understand who I am. I like that actor. He's good. Okay, I think we found something. I think we may have found something. I think we may have located something. This is all the nitro goodies that I took out of the car. It's Nova Rossi Big Block 28.7 Turbo. It's a good motor, really strong. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, but I have it extra. I have two of these actually. Actually. But what I was trying to do here before I lost my way. Oh, you know what? This can go in there. Look, P3 brass glow plugs. Yeah, buddy. It's like $15 for that one glow plug. Stupid. Let's see what we got here. I think we got one in here. That's going out like that. This right here looks like yes. Yes, yes, yes. I've got it. Ooh. Make the magic last for more than was one night. Just, oh, for God's sake. I love finishing projects. It's great, you guys. Not that this is finished. Ooh, hopped up to 7. How's everybody doing? Wraith's in the house. Wraith. Just wiring it up. Oh, this is so unnecessary. Yep, I'm not going to do it. That's how unnecessary it is. It's not at all necessary. Not at all necessary. My family. I'm trying to find my family. Really? Is that what you're doing? And then this guy's going to go into the S-Bus port. And voila. Come out there. like so. And hopefully it doesn't all just not work, right? Oh my God. This is dumb. All right, yeah, I'm just not going to use it. You know the little rubber stopper things to get and stop moisture from getting inside your radio box or whatever. It's giving me some real problems. Like, and I don't like it. You know, I don't appreciate it. What the hell? And I've unplugged my ESC. That guy. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cheat. That's what I'm gonna do. I get this little guy. I'm gonna run this freaking wire out here, like so. I need a better. Oh, you know what I could. This is gonna get loud, guys, but here we go. No, it did not. It came as a nitro kit. Came as a nitro kit, right? And it didn't. I didn't buy it as a kit. I bought it off a friend of mine. He was selling a bunch of his old stuff, and I bought it. So it was already built and everything. All his stuff was nitro though, so and I was just, you know, doing the super fun thing of renewing people's old nitro. Ugh. Oh my God, it hurts. Hurts me when I think about it. It hurts. A bunch of the motors didn't work. They were all seized. But I got, you know, a couple of them working to a degree. There were two of them that had no compression, but this no veracity that actually worked. So I'm happy about that. I have two of them, so I'm hoping the other one works too. I think what I did with the other. Oh my goodness! Oh my God! Look at her butt. Hey, what up, Sadek? I use the OTA thing. The dongle. The dingle dongle dingle dangle dongle. This guy. Come on. Embarrassing in front of my friends. I know you got a screw hole, and I need you to go into said screw hole, okay? Back in the day, when they had you screw your freaking radio box in, these were not good times, okay? Trust was low in these times. Not the fastest servo in the world, but it ain't slow. I'm using one of those iMods, and it looks like the cheapness has caught up with us because the first iMods I bought were all metal, but I just bought 3 iMods and the tops were plastic, and that is it's not good. Let's see, the new programming card is basically it's the same. I mean, the programming card. The only thing I don't like about the programming card is you got to cycle through the things, right? You got like, and if you miss it, you got to cycle all the way back around. But this Bluetooth OTA programmer is pretty nifty stuff. Here, let me. I'm sure I got my phone. I don't. Let me grab my phone and then I'll give you guys a little up close and personal. I know that the new programmer they have, the one with like the knob on it, if you get that one, it has Bluetooth. So you could use Bluetooth or you could just use it in the field as an actual programmer. I forgot what it's called, but it's worth taking a look at. Okay, let's sit down a bit. Guys. What up? What up, Matt? What was I doing? Oh, programming card. That's what I was doing. So let's turn this off. Install said programming card. Signal negative this way. Just like the wire. Yes, the wire for the Tegan. Here, let's go to left cam. Oh, that's the calculator. You guys don't want to see a calculator. That's boring. Boring. I'm going to turn this radio off. Castle. Nope, that's the wrong one. That's Castle Link. We don't want Castle Link. We want the Hobby Wing. HW. So basically, just like any other programming thing. The little wing dangle. Oh, stop it. Just, no. Find. There's so many quests. Where is the, oh, turn on. See if there's a firmware update. There is. Yeah, it's just like the wire for Tegan. You can use it on multiple vehicles as long as you don't leave it in the vehicle, I'll save you guys I'll let you know when that's done. 22%, 23%, 24%, 25%. Goes pretty quick. Guys, I need like a magnet. Because this desk is always just strewn with screws and extra servo horns and all the RC gibbledy-gook. And all the RC gibbledy-gook a man could ask for. Extra diffs. I got diffs just floating around. I don't know what those are for. They're just diffs. All right. ESD has been restarted. Gonna link up. This doesn't go over here. It goes over there. I'm supposed to be eating my food, you guys. All right. Go back to left cam. We're going to go to parameters. I wish I could stop it from focusing like that. I'm really sorry. But first thing I'm going to do is we're going to do a forward reverse with brake. Max reverse for 25 lipo cells auto calculate cutoff voltage at 3. Oh wow, 3.5 volts a cell. You can't go any lower than that. Interesting. Let's see. Thermal protection is enabled. Motor thermal protection enabled. BEC voltage, I always jack it at 7.4 volts. I usually go to 8.4 volts, and I thought you could do that on this ESC, but you cannot, apparently. Smart fans and sensor mode is on. You could swap the AC phase, not the B phase. Throttle rate control. I never know what that is. I'm going to leave it at 15 just because linear on the curve. Neutral throttle port. I never use at 20K. That's really high. I'm going to turn that down. Let's turn down to 16. Softening value. Ew. Nobody wants to be softening. Gross. No RPM limit. No drag brake. 40% brake. 20% brake control. Brake disc brake. What does that mean? Traditional. I don't know what that means. We'll keep it on there just for now. If anybody knows, brake frequency at 4K, that's fine. No boost. No boost, no turbo for right now. No throttle, but no blast. All right, and go ahead and save it. Yeah, they're awesome settings. Let's see. Did it change my... Yeah, it didn't change my softening range. Oh, no, I didn't change that. Yeah, my feet, I mean, it changed everything. Looks good. Forward, reverse, brake. Looks good. Oh, you know what? I didn't disconnect, guys. I didn't disconnect. Disconnect. Pop that out of there. Turn that off. Cool beans. I race, Wraith, and it is cool to have. I am not going to lie. It really... A Bluetooth module is like 5 millimeters by 5 millimeters. 10 millimeters by 10 millimeters if you're trying to get a really good one. There's really no reason that there's no Bluetooth module inside of every ESC. None. Absolutely none. Because this thing is huge. Like, a Bluetooth module that large should cost you nothing. But this thing is like 65 bucks. Whatever. I'm not complaining. I got one and it works, you know? So that project is pretty much done, man. I got to take these things off and set up a post right there. Really stoked about that. Really stoked, my bros. Stoked, bros. It's going to go right on top of there. Kind of, maybe, almost. Look at that. Look how low it sits. It's so freaking dope. Unlike like your regular truggy bikes, you like to sit way up here, and it's just all that way up high business. Excuse me. All right, let's see. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if there's a track that would benefit from turbo, but there's definitely some tracks that would benefit from a little boost, a little extra torque on that front end. Yeah, my freaking wires got girth. I'm just kidding. I have a Tegan wire. That's not what this is. It's not the Tegan wire. This is the Hobby Wing OTA, and it's like the what's that called? The wire for Tegan is like maybe like half that size. It's a little taller though. I have one for my Tegan stuff. One must have every programmer one needs, because button programming sucks. It sucks. That is going to be so incredibly dope when it's finished. All right, let's get this thing out of here. Let me show you guys. Let me show you something. This is the Losi. And I just got this working yesterday, and oh my God. So it has this Orion, it's Team Orion, I think it's a 21T or something like that. That motor kicks butt. Oh my God. So much power, good top end. I got leaves on here because I was testing it out yesterday. But man, that thing goes. Dude, it's got two high-tech HSB 9370 THs in it. They're old, but when they were new, they're like $219, both of them. I just want to say that I paid $100 for the rest of this guy's lot. And, you know, those two servos alone, not including the 3 Futaba receivers, a transponder, definitely worth it. I had already paid him $500, so it's like $600. But way worth it. Man, this thing, it's so good. It's so good. I was so surprised when I finally got it to start up. It was seized up. And the best thing to do in that situation, or at least for me, I dropped some afterburn oil in there, took the glow plug out, and just rotated a few times with a screwdriver, and then heated it up for a while. I got it up to like 180, 190, and I hit it on the bump box a couple times without the glow plug in it, so that the piston could get good lubrication. I fueled it up, cracked off all the hose was pretty old, so I just broke off the hose, like cut it, and then pulled that off and reattached it on all the attach points. And man, like, just started right up. So great. I was so freaking happy. Oh, actually, you know what I did? I took a little bit of nitro and I put it into the motor, just to get that first initial pop. And that worked great. And it's really fast, really easy to drive. It goes up on 3 wheels a couple times. Went up on 3 wheels a couple times, and I got to maybe adjust the sway bars to get that to go away. But other than that, man, it was impressive. These are gridirons on here, aka gridirons, which are okay. Not complaining. I wish I could fire it up right here. It'd be so cool, but I'm not going to fire up nitro in my house. It's probably a bad idea. Doesn't bode well for one's marriage, you know? Look at that. That is a nice little short. What else did I want to show you guys? Oh, I wanted to show you that I'm going to take these freaking monster stickers off. Freaking monster cable. I'm not a huge fan of Monster energy drinks. I'm not. Just not. Or any energy drink for that matter. Actually, I'm not going to tell you what it's called because it just don't sound right. Matt knows what I'm talking about. Them balls is good. Balls. Okay. We lost a few people. Oh God. Oh, that would have been bad. But it wasn't. Of course I don't. Yep, yes I do. Yes I do. All that really matters is that your rhymes was ill. Man, I don't like. You ever like get a thought in your head about like something you did like a gajillion years ago, and you're like, ugh, why did I do that? Doesn't really matter to me. All right, so that's enough of that. You guys have seen enough truggies for the evening, right? I'm so stoked though. I have a whole nother one of these. It's got that same Novarossi motor in it, but this one's got more aluminum and better servos. So I'm keeping this one. Selling the other one to me? I don't know. Not sure. I painted the body. This is for the F5. Came out real nice. I was going to try to get fancy and put stripes on it, but then I was like, I don't feel like doing all that. I did my lazy man paint job. These stickers suck. So you see this gray sticker on the side of here? It's pretty bad. It keeps on coming off. So I'm probably going to peel them off and throw them in the trash. But yeah, it's got a good like gold. You can see the gold in there. You can see a little bit of the red. Really cool. Super stoked on that thing. And I got in the A, B, C, and D blocks. Oh, what is going on there? Oh. I was like, why is my... And there they are. I 3D printed, what are those called? You know, for your pins. This is the rear front. So it'll have a little anti-squat. Pretty cool. Really happy about those came out. Yeah. Well, I mean, in Mini Z, like every ESC has a Bluetooth module in it. It just, and the ESC is like it's like this big, little teeny tiny thing. There's no more dongles. Programming cards. Everyone's got Bluetooth connected directly to the freaking ESC. And if you can do it in a car that small, there's no reason, zero reason you can't put it into something like this. Like, this is enormous compared to the Mini Z ESC. You could definitely fit a Bluetooth module inside here. And I mean, part of it, people like some people don't want that to happen in racing, so people could, like, you know, add boost and turbo while the car's driving around. Somebody could, like, access your car, but yeah, maybe, I don't know. Cheaters, those cheaters are out there cheating. Cheaters be cheating. I'm gonna eat a cold fillet of fish, you guys. Rich. Disgusting. What else I got for you guys? I think I've already showed you guys that this is the Inferno. Ready to rock, ready to roll. I just gotta paint the body. Stand right here. Paint it and install the wing. The one problem I'm having is that this front thing is too high. And I don't know how I'm going to fix that yet, but maybe flip that thing over and change the position of it, though. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Because, yeah, it is not low enough. But that should be cool once it gets painted. 2mm Delta plastic body. So I'll separate the window masks. Fail. All right, let me take a couple more bites of this cold ass fillet of fish. And we'll get into this EPX. Cold fake cod. Gross. All right. I don't know how I'm going to fix that. Did I tell you guys I am? I put Techno e-buggy sway bars on this car and they fit. Pretty cool. Should be pretty fast. Pretty gosh darn fast. Here we go, you guys. Let's get this EPX out and see what we got going on there. The size of that thing. Look at the size of it. Okay. Slide back in there. No. Anyways, I'm gonna get some of this stuff out of the way so we can start messing with ZPX. Was that your rhymes was ill? So it really mattered to me. I'm gonna cut this wire, keep it for something else because these older high-tech servos are 6-volt servos. I suppose I could use them in a in another electric setup, but nah. Nah. Dog bones plenty. I need to keep these with that stuff. The best tool in the world, this thing, you guys. Yeah. Okay. Let's get the EPX up here. Alrighty. Here it is. The EPX. Here it is. The EPX. It's the greatest car ever made. I feel like Adam Savage out here. He's got stuff all over his desk, but his chaos is a lot more organized than mine. My chaos is pretty chaotic. On off switch. It's a pretty high voltage switch. I'm gonna hold on to that. Okay. Okay. I need those. So that's the EPX. It is a 1/10 scale truck. Pretty groovy. Here's the back side of it. And the cool thing about Habao products is when you buy them, this is the HB GPX 4ECL, the clear body. You can get it without a body at all and get your own body, but it's like, I don't know, $10 more to get it with the body. All right. Here's your instruction manual. You guys see this? See the cool part. I'll face the ugly part. Ooh-wee. What do I know about Adam Savage? I watch Savage. I watch Adam do his thing, man. There's the body. It comes in 2 parts. There's the upper part, the bottom part, and then there's these 2 like metal poles that hold the body, front part of the body up, which is pretty neat. I have a second one of these, not this particular one, but a Bitty Designs one that I might end up trying to use. But for right now, we're going to put that right there. We're going to pull out this masterful piece of ESC goodness. Look at that. Jettison the box. All right, so there it is, you guys, in all of its glory. The chassis is aluminum, pretty thick. Let's see how thick it is. I think it's probably 5 millimeters. What do you think? Oh, that is so annoying. Stop flashing. Just stop it. Do you know why your caliper starts randomly flashing? Anybody? Does that mean the battery's running out? Yeah, it's 5 millimeters. Well, yeah. Well, 3 millimeters. I don't know if I don't think these are working anymore. Because that looks more like looks more like 5 millimeters. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. Nope, 3.5. 3 millimeters. 3 millimeter aluminum chassis, and it comes with the same truck rims as the Tamiya one, Tomato does. This one's got all aluminum shocks that are laid way down in the front. Let's see if we can get a better angle on that. Aluminum shocks. Stay focused, stay focused, stay focused. Aluminum shocks in the front and rear. Pretty nice. Belt drive, a nice thick center belt. It's a little bit too much tension on it. What I would probably add to this that it doesn't have is some sort of what do you want to call that? Support bar from here to there, because this chassis is aluminum. I mean, and there's nothing in between here, and no supports that go more. Well, I guess the rear diff's pretty far forward, and this is pretty far back on the chassis, but still, you got a lot of dead space here for the chassis to flex. I could definitely bend it, but I mean, for what we're going to be using it for, I don't think it's going to make too big of a difference. For this car, I got and I'm not proud of this, but I did it. The Copperhead 10. This is the 1406 3800 kV censored motor. This is the crawler edition, which I did not know because it did not say that on the thing. But, you know, whatever. It'll have a nice smooth start. And I hope 3800 is enough. I mean, I have a 6800, but I don't know if you're going to be able to run, or if I'm going to be able to run a 6800 kV motor on this ESC. Not without power problems. MGT7. Back there. Okay, let's open this up and see what we got inside the box. What's in the... I'm not doing it. I'm not going to do it. You know, you have 1,000 razor blades until you're looking for a razor blade. And then you have none. None more razor blades. is taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to take, you guys. Thought I would just dip the freaking razor in there, but no. No, sir. No, sir. I don't like it. All right, Castle, don't make me freaking regret this. I really... I should have just got a Hobby Wing kit, and I would have been just as happy, but... Castle, it's got, I don't know, a special place in my heart. Special place in my heart. Is this censored? Please, God, tell me it's censored. Because if it isn't, I'm going to be... Oh, yes, it is. Censored motor is what it says on there. Check out the fine print. Crawler edition, censored motor. Goodness. There's the motor. Always a little castle diagram on how all that stuff goes together. Ooh, it's blue. $3,800 kV, little blue motor. I think this is going to be just fine. Oh, you know what? They give you freaking motor screws. Good job, Castle. I can't believe you're going to sell me a motor and not give me the screws to freaking put it on. This is crazy. Now I got to go searching for screws. Stop screwing with me. And here is the copperhead. This model falls between the, what is it, the Sidewinder and the actual Mamba X in performance, also in cost. So I hope it's good enough. It should be. I don't see why it wouldn't be. Yeah, that's pretty big. That's pretty, it's a good sized ESC. That's a really good size ESC. All right. And then I have another Futaba receiver. Futaba. And there should be a servo around here somewhere. There it is. And this iMod 40 kilogram servo, which is way too much freaking servo for this car, but you know, rather have too much than not enough. Do you think Futaba radios are still worth over $800, or is the Radiolink RCA good enough for at $280? I mean, do you know how many models does the RC8 have in it? Anybody know? If it's got 60 models, then yes, you're probably fine. The only thing it's that, like, you're that's two very different sides of the spectrum. So a Futaba, for Sanwa and Futaba are like, you know, the top two radios. Sanwa, from what I understand, has a better throttle feel, and Futaba has a better steering feel. That's the only real difference. Radiolink, I'm pretty sure Radiolink runs off FHSS, which is the oldest switching frequency for frequency hopping technology. I think Futaba came out with it a bit, like, I didn't come out with it, but they started using it first. And it's not on the Radiolink radios, it's not optimized. So you're going to have just signal delay. That's all. It's not going to be as responsive as like a Sanwa or a Futaba. The better company to go with for like at that price point would be the what is that thing called? The Fly Sky Noble. And the benefit of the Fly Sky Noble is that it's a sturdy freaking radio. First off, like the whole thing is aluminum. You can drop it; it'll take a beating. The Futaba and the Sanwa are not for the dropping. Okay, I don't know how radio links are, but I would imagine it's probably just as delicate because it's all plastic. I've seen the radio link. I've seen it and I've held it and it looks, looks good enough. I just don't know if Radio Link if they have a focus on faster response in their radios. They're not bad. If you have one, you're probably fine. I mean, like the receivers are super cheap, so there's that. And Futaba, you can get, where is those? Where are they? Do I have one up here? Futaba makes a receiver, the one I'm using, this one, the R304SB. I think it's about $60, I think. And that's like your baseline telemetry one of theirs. You can go higher, you can get more channels, but it's going to cost you more money. There is one company, I think it's Corona, that actually bought a license to make Futaba receivers. Their receivers are $24. I have them in almost everything you see on this wall, and they work fantastically. I mean, I would only get those though, because there are other companies out there making Futaba radio or Futaba receivers that are just awful, just awful. I thought I had one up here, but I guess I don't. But if you check back in my videos, I think a couple streams ago, I had one. They're good. I mean, I don't know. Like you'd be hard. The only thing I would not recommend anybody get is a Spectrum radio. Spectrum has, well, at least in their air radios, Spectrum has connectivity issues. Especially, they do not have the what's that called? They don't have. It doesn't have great distance. It doesn't have great latency. It doesn't have great anything. It's pretty bad. If you want a runaway, you get yourself a Spectrum. At least that's how it was a few years ago. I mean, maybe they've improved it or something. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, if Futabas are not 800, they're like 6 something, I think, around now. I would, because you don't need the 10px, right? You can get the 7px and be just fine. The 10px is the same radio as the 7px. It just, it's got a 10 instead of a 7. There is a new what is it called? Like F or S or something weird. Where's that radio? Excuse me. They do have a new receiver protocol for Futaba. It's called F4G. So I guess it's 4G. 4G 2.4 gigahertz. I mean, they used to have this thing called FASST, which was good too. It had like a really fast link. There's their TFHSS-SR, which is a high-speed version of their telemetry. It's all good, but the 7px has the FASST on it. It doesn't have this new F4G. It's just, I mean, you're not going to buy one of those receivers anyway because they're like $249. Don't ask me why, but yeah, it's ridiculous. And I think a lot of that has to do with Japanese import taxes and stuff like that. I don't think, I mean, Maybe they're made in Japan, they're made in Taiwan, something like that. I don't know. I mean, I got no excuses for them, but the receivers cost too much. Same thing with SAMR receivers; they cost too much. If you want to go inexpensive, I would get the Noble MB4 or the Noble MB4 Pro or something like that. But again, there's no speed or protocol difference between the Noble MB4 and the regular Noble. The one's got like silver, like little plates all over it, and the other one doesn't. And I think those radios are sub 250. I think like 189. You can get one of those radios for. I have a couple of them because I give them to my kids. And the base you can use to charge your phone. I don't know why the hell you do that, but you could. All right, so let's mess around with this thing. I mean, look, if you're gonna bunch the freaking foam into the mic, you might as well just put it in there, okay? Because now I gotta take this out. I'm gonna leave it out for a little while, and hopefully it goes back into regular shape. Because now it's all scrunched up. All right, so let's get rid of this, and this, and this, and this. Nope. Need that. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's a cover for the sensor wire? I don't know what that is. Let's keep it out, though. So, let's see. We're going to put the... Did I take this out already? There's something in here. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, I have 2 of the 4G receivers, and they're good. I'm sure they're good. But I haven't had enough issue with the telemetry TH or TFHSS, whatever, the telemetry ones. I haven't had any issue with those. And I'm not about to spend a gajillion dollars on switching all my receivers out. I got, like, imagine that. I'd be in the poorhouse. Not that I'm not already in the poorhouse, but I would not be in a good spot if I swapped out all my receivers. And I don't have any issues with distance or signal with any of the receivers I have. So, you know, if I come up on some 4Gs or whatever they're called, I'll probably grab some. But until then, probably not. Let's see. How much are those receivers? Futaba 4G receiver. $109. That's not bad for Futaba. That is. Yeah, they got some air receivers that are up there. Privacy policy. Yeah, so the Futaba R404 SBS. That's the new 4G one. Indoor optimized telemetry receiver. Oh, so I guess those are optimized for indoor. Yeah, optimized for indoor use. Output 7.4 volts. I guess you can't output 8.4 volts anyway. You probably could. Yeah, I have a couple of 4G ones. I think I have one in a buggy or something. I didn't know that they were indoor optimized. Does that mean they're not good outside? Yeah, 36, dude. Like I was about to buy a second because it only holds 40 freaking models in there, dude. That's so annoying. Like give me 100 models, okay? There's no, it's not a space thing. unlimited. Just give me rows and rows and rows of models. I won't hate you, you know. Okay, anyways, let's get this thing up on the stand and see what we got here. I need that and that. Instructions are for people who read them. I don't be reading no instructions. I'm a learner, daddy, a rebel. All right, let's see. Let's get some idea how we're going to lay this out. This motor goes here, like so. ESC. So the motor is going to go there. The ESC is going to go here. I get well, yeah, right there, I guess. And your swarvo friends are going to go right here. Swarvo. Swarvo. Take these two things out, but the servo's going to go in there somehow. Probably should have used a, well, it'll work. Servo grease. Yeah. Should be pretty easy. Not a huge fan of those 4mm bullets. I don't know who they think I am. I don't know who you think I am. I'm going to shorten those wires up very much big time. But yeah. Castle motors are now made in China. Let's pull these two screws off and see if I can get servo in here real quick. Which way? They go on the inside, okay. Okay, well, how do I get the inside one out? Off the bottom, I assume. Like, including my mini Z's, I have way too many cars. Way too many cars. And I don't want to have to use a different radio system just because I have so many cars. I think I'm gonna probably get an old 7PX off somebody because I don't use the 4G ones that much anyways. And I have a 4PX, I think it is, that I use for like my nitro cars and my outdoor stuff because if I drop it, I don't feel so bad. All right, this is the front. Belt tensioner's gone. Okay, looks like this guy goes on the outside, so we're gonna go this way. These servo parts without the servo box. Okay. Mounting the servo. All right, this goes this way, and the pen has to go this way. Like, that servo screw is too short. Like, a million times too short. A million times too short. I'll have to use some of these. It was really long, but I'm sure it'll be fine. No worries. I'm sure it'll be fine. Can you tell I know I was supposed to use a short servo and I'm not? Can you tell? Yeah, yeah. I have a couple 4 PMs actually. Oh, wait. Did I throw them away? No, tell me I didn't. I don't think I did. I think I kept them. I got a couple 4 PMs. It's hard to go to a 9-color screen, even when I'm bashing. I can't do it. I refuse. I refuse. My friend, I refuse. Oopsie. All right. I guess that only goes on one way, yeah. Let's see. Do I have any more round up screws? Looks like I got one more. Dang it. Wouldn't be a build if you didn't drop something on the floor, right? I'm just glad it wasn't a screw. Nothing more annoying than that. Dropping screws on the ground sucks. All right, one more. One more. Give me one more button head. There you go. I almost lost it, you guys. And if I lost it, I would have lost it. I want to say that I think that Euro Truck is probably one of the coolest classes ever. If you ever watched Euro Truck racing, it is the it is the most, I don't know, man, zen racing I've ever seen. I don't know if I've ever seen a crash. I haven't watched that many of them, but the ones I have watched are really cool. It was real cool. Man, that's real cool. Oh, Jesus, Louises, please, 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 man. Please. Please, man. What's the score here? What comes next? I'm probably doing something like painfully wrong here. I could probably stand to read the instructions, but I really didn't read the directions on my my Habao Hyper GT2 either. It's like, no, this is a car. It's already put together. Like, why am I reading directions? If I break it, I'll look at the directions. But up until then, all right. Yeah, that is going to be a concern. And watch this not be a 25 tooth horn. Oh, no, it is. Wowzers. Wowzers. Forgot to put the other screws in, guys. It's like, man, why is that moving so much? Because you stupid. Because you stupid. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's get the motor in here. Scoot it a little closer to the table. All right. Now, if you had the choice, would you use a metal servo horn in place of a plastic one? The answer is a resounding yes. But that means you have to find little stupid screws that go on the side. You do all this stuff. Where is my... There it is. Me, Mr. Organized over here. Okay, so let's get that off of there. And let's see, 2.5 and a 2. Do I feel like doing this? No. No, I do not, you guys. I don't feel like doing it. I don't. I'm gonna do it anyway. Gonna do it anyway. I need this guy goes on this side. Yeah. The 2 goes on this side. All right, what did I do with the metal suver horn? Suver horn? Derp de doo. Yeah, I think we're gonna need a longer screw, my man. How much longer? These choices are hard. These are hard choices to make. Yeah, that much longer. I don't know, guys. We're going to give it a shot. Give me the shot. Oh. When everything's falling apart, disengage. You gotta disengage for a modern of today, everybody. Youth of today. Ray of today. A society that's always taking more than we need. That's too long. Yep. That's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's okay. It's going to be fine. Don't you worry. That looks like best we're going to do there. Go like that. It's not going to, or maybe it will. Oh, you know what I should have done? I don't think I have something long enough to put that screw in. Disengage. On an edge. Nope. Come on. Last attempt. Final. Somebody tell me to do this the right way. Fine. I'll do it the right way, okay? Put it in here first. You heard it here first. And then you can get it started. And then all you need to do, what time is it, guys? Oh, gosh. I got to get my kids in bed. Quick intermission. Well, I tell my children to get in the shower and get in bed. I'll be right back, homies. Hey, guys. I'm back. Just for a little bit. All my kids are in the shower. At 10:20 at night. Responsible parenting. All right. All right. If I, yeah, we'll put the motor side on that side. Motor's gonna go on that side, methinks. Like so. And make sure it's far enough back that I'll be able to move this back and forth. Is that a 32 pitch spur? My goodness. My goodness. My God. Yeah, that's cool. Suppose I can put it in this way if I wanted to. Huh. Maybe we'll do it that way. Maybe we will. If I do it that way, I have to put the receiver on top of there. If I do it this way, I can put the receiver right here. Maybe. All right, let's mount the motor real quick. Because seeing as Castle was gracious enough, oh, they give you a 15 tooth pinion. Look at Castle. Look. 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 One cannot hate. Oh no, this is for this came with the truck. It didn't come with the Castle did have, I think, it's screws though, and I remember picking him up with my mouth and spitting them onto the table. There they are. Is that going to be long enough is the question. It looks like that is a hell no. M's is too short. Too short. Now I have to go digging around to find long enough screws. I just found a whole bunch of these screws too. They're just as short as these. Yep. Motor screws, always a problem. Well, maybe not. Yep. So they supplied me with screws. They come in the kit for the EPX. Yay. Megan is very mad that it's cold in my house. I don't know why. Shave and haircut, you know what I'm saying? 2.5 is not it. Dip, diver, a civilized 95er. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna shorten those. This looks like it might be too long. Yeah, it's too long. Dang it. Well, that's not good. Yeah, it's too long. Well, it's either too long or too short. These right here look like they might work. Let's see. Yeah, those work. Which means I had to get two again. I don't know what these are for. I think they're probably for the servo, but that's okay. Let's just make sure we don't strip them out. Nothing worse than that. You gotta disengage. Modern age. And a little dip diver. It's not attached yet, so let's take that over there. Motor screws, classically not the funnest things to put in. All right, let's get that 15 tooth pinion. And up like that. All right, you guys. You ever looked at something and been like, this is dumb? Why'd they do this? I do it all the time. I do it all the time. Yeah, yeah. I do it all the time. Yeah, yeah. All right, this. Wow, that is a lot. Well, no, it's 3. You know what? It appears as though, let me show you guys something. This spur gear is a triangle 3, but it looks like the middle hole is really big. So I was hoping maybe, just maybe, I'd be able to grab, where are they at? Right there. One of these. Big old M1 joints. Find a smaller one and see. I think the hole in this one is gonna be too big though, because that would be really cool if I could swap this out, you know, with a smaller spur, but steel is pretty heavy. I don't know if this little copperhead system is gonna like that or not, but this would be better on there. Yep. Yep. Oh my God, my child needs a towel. All right, we're reaching it. We're reaching peak time anyways. It's that's 2 hours. I will see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna get going, get my kids in bed. I may come back down here a little later and finish this off. Actually, you know what? I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab my son a towel. Cyrus, where's your towel? Where's your towel? see how. You want to move that? No, hang up in the closet right there. Hooey, hooey. All right. Anywho, we got the motor in. Let's quickly mount the ESC. The ESC. Look how long those wires are. That is ridiculous. Look. I'll mount the motor. I'm gonna mount the ESC down the block over here. It's gonna be great. What the heck is that? It's a wire hold. Via hold. Via hold. All right. This does not have any ends on it. 5mm bullets. Is that what you guys think? That's what I think. The question is, do I have any 5mm bullets left? I don't think I do. Yes, I do. Somewhere. One moment, please. 5mm bullets. Bulwark. 5mm bulwark. Have plenty of females. Not a lot of male. Yep, that's it. That guy. Look at that guy. All right, I do have 5mm bullets. Look at me. This is my soldering jig. It's just a hole or a piece of wood with holes drilled in it. It's 2x4. Randomly drilled holes in it. It works great. Put those in there. Show you guys what I'm doing here. Holes randomly drilled in it. Running out of solder. Use this chunk first before we use that, huh? I got a new soldering station. Shit is boss. Dog. When the iron tip is ready, press it on the sleep seat. What does that mean? Or press the sleep seat? What is the sleep seat? Anybody? Bueller? I don't know, man. Heats up pretty quick. It's 400C, but it's, plugged in the wall 400C, so should be good, right? What is that? Feed that bugger some solder. Feed it. Feed it. Okay. I always retend these because the solder that they use, while this does look like 6337 or whatever it is, I always put a little bit of my own on there, you know, just for the measures that are good. Look at that. Just feed it on in there. Feed it on in there. You know what I should do? I am gonna do that. I am gonna do that. Oh goodness, I just got fire on my phone. Fire foam. C5 faux foam. I smell the stench of an Englishman. Okay. Which one of these was red, but it isn't. So there you go. Some right here too. Are you smaller than these? Oh, same size. You know what's funny, you guys? I watch people do this on the interwebs all the time, and I'm like, why? Why do they do it that way? I'm trying to give you guys a good angle here, but I thought my hand. It's hard to do. Up like that. Hands are still in the way. Hands are still in the way. Anyways, let's go ahead and put these in here. Oh, that's right. I need to tin. It's chaos over here. It's utter chaos. Tin that guy. Stick that guy in there. There we go. Yeah, blow my solder. I do it. Trying to make a habit of it, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do, you know? It's not good enough. Tin the iron. Drop it in the hole. Everything melts up real nice like. Push it down in there till you hear the bristles. Make contact with the bottom of the thing. You should be good to go. Alright. So now what we're going to do, we're going to let that cool off. We're going to cut these wires because they are way too long. Oh, what did I do with my solder, you guys? I covered up with the... What did I do? Omni Fixo is expensive, but it works well. Yeah, this is Kester. Kester's pretty good too. It's 6337 lead solder. Nothing but the best. All right, let's see if we can get this off of here. Oh yeah. Bounce it right up. Do I have my solder sucker over here? I don't think I do. Yeah, I need my solder sucker. Give me one moment, please. One moment, please. All right. I'm going to burn something with this thing one day. AKA today. Look at this stuff, you guys. Keep this up here. Get rid of that. Trash. This thing. You know, I'm gonna do some fixing to my studio here, guys. I gotta get a couple of drawer sets underneath of here, cause yeah. In what? All right. For the computer explodes. Dude, I hate this thing. It works. It works off camera so well, and then like I try to show people using it. There it goes. I think I know what it is. I think when I was messing with the computer, the fan, one of the wires was touching the fan. See that silvery goodness? You good? Yeah, pretty sure that's what it is. You figure it out? It's a solder sucking good time, you guys. You get your sucker, you press the plunger down. Now, I used to be able to do it from this side, but for some reason, solder sucker had forsaken me. Yeah, works better the other way. Okay. we go. Get the good stuff. Better. Look at that shine. Look at that shine. Let all your solder joints be shiny and chrome. Sucker. That works. There you go. Shiny and chrome. Alright, so let's cut the wires more reasonable length. AKA, let's see how far the ESC will be from the motor, which is over here. Right. Okay. See, you guys, you get your cover majiggers, what you call those things? And you just slide them up on there like this here. Oh, it's not big enough. It's okay. That's what I said. When she said it's not big enough, I said it's okay. It's okay. I'll just go home. It's okay. I was gonna go home anyways. Oh, it's not big enough. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I was just gonna head home anyways. This is a what is it? The Habao EPX. It's 1/10 scale Euro truck, and it's not a bang. Commandments here. You just rub this guy on here. Who needs a heat gun? How fast is it? I don't know yet. This is a 3,800 kV motor. It's geared to some ridiculously huge spur. I think it's a 15 tooth pinion. So we'll see. It's not going to be super fast. I assume it's going to be much faster than the Tamiya Euro truck. Tamiya. But it is not super fast. That is not going to work. That is unfortunate. Oh no, wait now. If you go on there, I will be so impressed. Oh my God, it went on. Oh my God, you guys. Look at me. Look at me, look at me, look at me. Heaven forbid, it's not me, you understand. Okay. Look at that. All right, man. See you, Bobo. You boys, your boy, sis. Hey, look at the main cam. Look at that. Oh, he's probably gone. Okay. What is that? they're gonna ask you to. Oh, that's unfortunate. Anyways, which way should we put this in? Should we put it in like that? I think so. I think so. So that's gonna go like that. So now these guys see us on the far side. That guy. This guy. And one more wire. You can do it. Oh God, you guys, where's my mic? I was improperly mic'd, you guys. Improperly mic'd. All right, where is the last wire? Final wire. I dropped it. I did. I dropped it on the floor. That is A. All right. So we got A, B, and C. We're going to put this on here like so. And those are going to go right over there like that. So let's go ahead and secure. Where is my receiver? Foodaba. No. Yeah. What I really wanted to do was put this down in here, but I don't think that's going to work. I think I'm going to have to look. Wow, very lucky drops. Those are very lucky drops. Okay. Let's grab a paper towel. And I got to sign off here in a couple minutes here. What mic am I using? It is whatever this thing is. I got it on Amazon. It's a Hollyland. That's not focused. It's a Hollyland something or another. It's got a, rechargeable case. That's in 2 mics. Some Bluetooth thing. It's got a plug for a USB-C. You can put it in your phone. You can use it with your phone. There. Oh my God, you guys. Ugh, just dropping everything. Spritz a little alcohol on there. Wipe the bottom of your receiver. Wipe the top of the place you're going to stick it. Let that dry off. Just get a little bit of the old Gorilla Tape, you guys. I was going to run the whole length, but I think I'm just going to go just like this. Just a little bit. It's your teeny tiny pair of scissors. There you go. That's mounted. Now I got to figure out where this is A and this is A. So where did my snips go? I had some. I did. if this motor's too slow, I have this one. This is a 6800, but it's not censored. An old Castle. Washika. All right. I just want to get all this stuff installed, and I got to go make sure my kids are in bed because they are probably not in bed because I'm down here doing this. Responsible parenting. All right. This goes pins up. 4th channel. This goes in 1 turn, 2 to burn, SBS 1, 2. And this guy goes into 1 to turn. All right. All right. We need this guy again. All right, we're going to go top down. Spritz of that. Put it on the bottom of here. And then wipe off the bottom of there. Both your mating surfaces are clean. Try to find your roll of double-sided tape that you just had. Ooh, oh, there it is. It fell underneath. The safest side is this side, so I'm going to start sticking this over here and right across the bottom there. 2 little choppers. All right, we were going to put it in this way. Pull a corner. That was a lucky pull. All right, we're going to put this closer to the servo and away from the motor. We don't want to put it too far, too close. Uh-oh. You know what I did? Where's the sensor wire port? Oh, it's right there. Okay, good, good, good. All right, looks pretty even. Nice and stuck down. Now, with all this mass of wires, move that over there. Get these guys. What are my ports? This is A, B, and C. A goes to A on this side. Where is my snip, 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 snap, snip, snaps? Right there. No, use these. A bit on the tougher side. We're going to cut that right there. Super short, Lamont. This is B. B goes from here. So A goes here. B is going to go here. And this is C. Oh my God, what have I done, you guys? I did not need to attach all these other wires first. That was dumb. That's all right. We're here now. We live with it. Live with the decisions that you make, you know? You just gotta live with it. right, now back to fun with soldering. Back to our regular soldering program. Tin, touch and hold. Looks good. Tin, touch and hold. Yeah. All right. What did I say? A's on the inside. Let's find the pliers. I'm going to use these actually. A's on the inside. Yes. A is on the inside. Oh, yeah. So this is A right here. Move out of my way, please. Probably should have re-tinned that, but I didn't. Gonna live with it. There we go. That is a big old blob of solder, but again, I'm not gonna hate on it. Perfect. Hopefully that's all the soldering we'll have to do tonight. Okay. Let's get our gear mesh working. Ow, it's very hot. Come on. That's good. Get our 0.2 in here. Break her down. That's a good noise. My fastest car. Sorry about that, guys. Let's see. I won the 2016 World Champion of Mini Class. I did 136 miles an hour in a 12 scale pan car. But I've done up to 100. I think I did 147. I may have gotten up to 152 at some point, but not with any of these cars that are up here. That was a long time ago. I don't speed run anymore. But let's see, the fastest car, huh? probably this one. This is, oh, you can't see it. This is my Serpent, what is it, the 989 Taipan. It's actually a 1/8 scale pan car. Man, it is quick. It is quick. The gearing is really high. I'm running a Mamba X in here, the 6S one, and running this car on 4S. It balls out, man. It goes figgity fast. My second fastest car would probably be this. This is my Mugen MGT7. That car is pretty fast, but this is probably the third fastest car. This is my what is it called? Habao Hyper GT2. Just got that. Very fast. Very fast. Oliver, you're quick. I've been doing RC cars for, geez Louise, man, since 2007, I think. 2008, something like that. Wow. All right. So let's give this thing a little quick scoot. Let me grab a battery real quick. What's up, house? Got me beat by 5 years. Look, old man. Yeah, I mean, I got it in 2007. I mean, was it the first time I ever drove an RC car? No. I mean, I had those Tyco buggies from way back in the day. I was probably like, I don't know, man, 12. I always wanted to get a Grasshopper from the hobby shop, but it was way too much money. I couldn't do it. I ended up getting the Radio Shack made a car that looked like the Grasshopper. I got that. It took like 4 C cells or something like that. Crazy. October 02. T-Max. Was it the Nitro T-Max? Yeah. In 2007 is when I was reintroduced to it. When I was like, I think the first RC car I ever saw was in probably like 85. Somebody had a Nitro something. I think it was like an FG or something crazy old. And there were sand dunes out, not really sand dunes, it's just I'm going to call them sand dunes. There were sand dunes, like a dirt area back for where I used to live. And there were these guys back there, and I heard it sounded like a dirt bike. And I went back there, and me and my brother was just walk around the woods, because back in the day, that's all you ever did was go play in the woods. And yeah, these guys were driving this buggy thing around, and it was freaking awesome. I was like, oh, dude, can I drive it? He's like, no, you cannot drive it. It's extremely expensive. But yeah, and that was the first time I was like, that was the coolest. And the guys, like, I was in Severna Park, Maryland, Pasadena, Anne Arundel County in the 80s. It's like the late 70s to the early 80s. And it was not a racially safe place to be as a young black child. And those guys, there were 2 like white dudes, and they were really cool. Like, they were really cool, and they were like, they told me all about the freaking Nitro, and it's so awesome, super expensive. I had to get it from the back of a magazine, blah 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 blah. Put it together myself, and I thought it was the coolest thing I'd ever seen. And then one day in like 2007, my neighbor, hey, it's 11/11, guys, make a wish. My neighbor got a Thunder Tiger something, like It was a truggy style basher, and he was driving up and down the street. And I was like, oh my God, I need it. And I remember it all came rushing back. I was like, oh yeah, RC cars. And for Christmas, I got, oh, Jesus Christ. I got this thing. This is dirty as hell, but it's a Savage Flux HP. It's the one, it's the 6S one. It does not have the original parts in it. It's got a Max 6 and some god awful thing I bought off Temu in it right now. And it was just so much fun. So much fun. And I got this car. I made my first video back when YouTube was not a super hype thing. I made my first video on my old channel. It was just like attached to my Gmail account. Oh, is my mic not working? Test, working. All right. You guys want to see the video? The first video? I think I've shown it on the stream before. Let me see if I can find it. I definitely there you go. This is it right here. It says 11 years ago, but I transferred all these videos from my old channel to this channel when I made this one.
I'm getting it.
Back then, that's a Traxxas slash body because I annihilated the body. Dude, he had a Thunder Tiger NT4. And I got this thing. That's all it really did. It's like super baggy. You remember the Savage Flux HP? It was getting back to like in 6S back in those days was like insane power.
As soon as you get up in there, hit forward. See if you can hold it. I don't think you... This is what, like 20-something feet? Holy shit, dude.
Yeah, and that was the first video I ever made. I was hooked. With the Mazda, but you don't want this right here. This is that is an X-Ray M18. Yeah, it's an M18. An RS4 with a Mazda body. Oh no, yeah, no, that's an M18. Oh yeah, what I said. Well, I was just explaining the first RC I ever had was a Radio Shack thing. I had the Tyco one. Tyco made these little buggies that were like the grasshopper, but it had like a turbo button or something like that. Me and my brother got those for Christmas once. And then I had a Radio Shack one, Radio Shack buggy. Yeah, man, that's pretty cool. Like it's a good car. I like it a lot. It's got like a little micro castle system in it. All right, wait. I gotta test this thing because I gotta go to bed. You guys, give me. Let me grab a battery so we can test this out. Ugh, such a mess over here. Pulling that freaking thing out. Okay. You guys ever had a battery box not open on you? That was really weird. It's ever happened before. It's never happened to me before. All right. Hopefully there's some charge left in this battery. Oh, paper towel. It's not sexy. Not sexy. There. Behind the chat. Tormentor. Yeah, the toy gate pumpkin. All right, Rick. You might want to stick around. Like this, there might be fire. Here we go. We're gonna test this real quick. Oh wait, I forgot to hook up the sensor wire. Senso beans. And I gotta go to bed too, you guys. It's late. You got it. Wait. Well, it came with the kit, so it's gotta be rather one, right? That goes in here. Well, just wind out. Smash it out. Come on. Ain't nobody got time for all this. That sensor wire is very long. Anyway, I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just here to test this thing, get it to the point where the wheels are spinning and the servo's moving. All right. So we have battery. We put battery over here like these. Let's hope that these reach. They don't. Womp womp. Things that you should probably test first. Anyways, that right there. That right there. Just gonna flop that over there because I have to now extend these wires. It's a good thing that they're soldered into these pots because I could just replace the wires. That is the most. It's just ugly, very ugly. I'm gonna put this over here like that. And now we're going to find the switch. Turn it on. Okay, it's on. Now I have to erase another model. One off the buggy. Well, you know what I like about Habao is that you don't have to put the damn thing together. Like this, I bought it. It was already built. Already built. Already out of the box, already built. Oh shoot. What did I just? Oh no. I just linked a receiver on some other car and I don't remember what car it was. Crap. Was it the Truggy? Anyways. Model menu, model name. AE Truggy. I don't know how to spell Truggy, you guys. That says Shruggy. That's not right. UGGY. Oh my God. Did I just finish another on-road car? I didn't, right? It was... It's in a sandwich bag. Yeah, Offner was pretty good too, man. The Offner, what was it? The DM1, the off the DM1, and the what was that thing called? The GT car that everybody used for speed runs. I had like two of them. I can't remember the name of it. Offner was good. Habao's good. Hongnar's good. I just like the fact that you don't have to build it, man. Like I have enough experience building cars and not have to build freaking everything. I don't want to do that. I just want to throw my electronics in it. I want to go have fun. And you know, this is the platform for that. What I need to do is figure out, you know, I think the A12X is coming off because I don't think there's a motor in that car. Nope. All right, menu, model menu, data reset, all data, yes. Now we're gonna go to the receiver and telemetry, yes. Link. And you get the little thing, you press the little thing down while the thing is doing the thing. There we go. I will tell you this. I think that means my... Oh, I didn't tighten my servo down. Okay. Seems to be working okay. I think the whole point was to try to get... You guys know what that beep is? I think that means my battery's running out. But let's see if we... Yeah, that battery's pretty dead. But the receiver works. That's good. All right, we're gonna turn that off. My freaking batteries swell up on the table. That would suck. You know what sucks is this does not, the things don't reach. That is not good. I really should have put the whole thing in the other way so that the battery terminals were on this side, but I didn't. So just gonna have to deal with it. Run longer wires. It's not my first mistake and it won't be my last. All right, fellows and fillettes. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Offna is gone. Offna doesn't exist anymore. Offna is, I think Hong Nor bought them out. But yeah, Traxxas is good. I fucks with Traxxas. I have the Max Slash. I have the, what's that thing called? The other huge truck one, the X Max. And I've had like a gajillion Traxxas Slashes. I got this Traxxas Slash to do 130 miles an hour before I hit a curb and exploded. Oh, just the NA company then. Okay. I'm pretty sure Hong Nor still exists, but often is gone. They don't use that name anymore. It's just Hong Nor. And I haven't seen a Hong Nor vehicle in like eons. I know that they make a GT car that is the exact clone. And I don't know if it's a clone actually. I think theirs came out first of the X-Ray GT car, and it's really good. They do use Offner still. God, my glasses are super dirty, guys. Give me a sec. I gotta grab something to wipe my glasses off with. Oh my goodness. Time to do one extra thing, you guys. One extra thing. And it's like, nah. My cats are having a heart attack too. I gotta feed them. It's time for bed. They do. Yeah, I don't know. It was a long time ago, and I thought that Habao split from those two companies, and Offna just rolled everything. Everything Offna got rolled into the Hong Nor thing. But that was like a long time ago. I don't remember details. Yeah. You ever look at something like this is gonna be a pain in the ass? I wish I had a long. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Kyosho and A associated. Nothing wrong with that. I used to run Mugen. Mugen and Mugen only. I ran Mugen and Team Durango. Yeah, I had the Team Durango short course truck and then the Team Durango two-wheel drive. Oh no, was it four? Four-wheel drive? Two-wheel drive. Two-wheel drive buggy. TC3. I've had a couple TC3s. They were super popular during the speed run days. Sort of super light. TC, do they remake the TC3? They just came out with like a TC7 or something, didn't they? Dude, what you should do is look up Awesomatics. Awesomatics. This is an Awesomatics. They flipped the script. Let me show you what the shocks look like. Oh my God, that ESC is awful. Ignore my ESC. It's powerful bad. All right, let me hit you with the side view here. Actually, all right, you see these things right here? They're basically like wound spring. Like if you think of the way a leaf spring worked, imagine if a leaf spring was coiled around something. So that's what that is. Instead of having a shock, it's a leaf string coiled around the thing. Yeah, torsion bars, you know. And they put a dampener in the middle. It's pretty cool. It's awesome performance-wise. It just sucks when you have to repair it. I'm not a huge fan of 110 scale touring car. I wanted to be. I really did. And then somebody was like, "Hey man, come down to Wagner Park. We're racing 1/5 scale and 1/8 scale GT." I was like, "All right, I'll give that a shot." And I was like, "Oh my God, I loves it. I loves it." That's an Awesomatics. That's a Schumacher MI7. Yeah, when you keep it simple, like what was it? I tried racing VTA for a while, but VTA is a little too simple. 25.5 and 21.5. I tried that too, but it's too slow. And then I wanted to run mod, and then I ran 110 scale outside and on asphalt, and I was like, mod, that's what I want to do. I want to do it all the time. Not a huge fan of indoors and carpets and stuff like that. All right. I have an X-Ray T4. Yeah. I mean, it's all like that until you're like, oh, you know what? I'm going to try to win this week. And you're going against some guy that, like, goes on after every race and cleans off, like, redoes his shocks with a Q-tip and brake fluid. And I ain't got time for all that, man. it's time to do some wire management here. Cable management. All right. Wow. A vintage stick pack. Look at this guy. My man's old school vintage stick pack. Gosh, you know, like I've bought a bunch of cars that had stick packs still in them. Just freaking toss them. And nobody's running brush anything anymore unless you're drag racing. All right, what am I gonna do about these freaking wires, man? I'm gonna have to turn the ESC around, and that is not at all what I wanted to do. All right, wait, let's put this switch somewhere. Yeah, I mean, nobody did because that's all you had, you know. But now, you know, you'd be hard pressed to find a good brushed motor. God, I hope I. All right, here we go. I gotta finish this. I gotta finish this. Gonna finish it. Gonna finish it. Gonna finish it. I'm going to finish it. And then we go to bed, Mr. House. I don't know why I'm doing this because I'm gonna have to take all of this. I have to flip this ESC around because there's no way. There's no way I'm gonna be able to. Dang it. I just stuck that ESC down too. Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely get like mad runtime on a 12 turn. All right, now I have to take the ESC out and flip it around so the battery terminals are long enough to reach the thing. Or I could desolder these from the base and just put new ones in. The only problem with that is it's copper. Like the whole bottom of that thing is copper. If I try to put heat anywhere down the bottom of this thing, I have to heat soak the entire freaking ESC to get those off. All right, let's just turn it around. I just turn it around, man. I'm just gonna turn it around. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to cut them and just extend them because that's gonna be all jacked up. I guess I could. I'm just gonna turn the ESC around. I didn't want to have to pull this off of here. I just stuck it on, but we'll go ahead and unstick it. Here we go. Just get it and turn it this away. Oh, but then all your freaking power wires and everything are facing the belts. I hate that. All right, let's see if we can fit it in this way. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That is what we will do, because then this can reach up here and this can reach over there and we're good to go. So we're going to put it long ways. I'm going to put it in like, there you go. I'm going to put it in the long way like that. And that way I don't have to I don't have to screw this anymore. Yeah, same here, man. I don't get too decorative underneath the hood. I got friends that are like, world champions, and everything is neat and tidy under the hood. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. All right. A little I love the old double-sided. Where's my little scissors? All right, I swear I'm going to bed after this, guys. I'm just streaming for 3 hours. I did not mean to do that. Paper clips. Dude, you can get like a million body clips are so like I remember like that being a problem. Like, man, where am I going to get body clips from? You can go on Amazon and buy like 1,000 body clips for like $3. It is fantabulous. I'm just gonna put that right there. Not too close to the belts, and I should be able to reach my battery terminals. Yay. Should have done it that way from the beginning. All right. I'm trying to find another battery real quick. One that's charged. Yeah, I mean, back in the day, body clips were like, you had to make a trip to the hobby shop. And God knows how close the hobby shop was. 1,000 paper clips. Use twist ties. All right, I'm gonna grab a battery that's charged. And then I gotta get the hell off with this freaking thing and go to bed. Wife's gonna kill me. She gonna make me dead. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure I don't have a charged 2S battery anywhere. all of them that during that race day. Oh, maybe this one. Whatever. So this dirty ass shirty pack. It's not swollen at all, so we'll try this little pack here. Okay, that goes in there. And then this would go under this wonderful strap. Wonderful. It's wonderful. I am not taking the proper amount of care putting this battery in. I am not doing it. Anywho, close enough. I still need to get in there. Strap down this switch somewhere. Where to put the switch? No, right there. Put the switch right here. I need something to hold an antenna tube because that antenna is all over the place. Okay, switch, piece of tape. That is the worst switch job I've ever done. Okay. Uh-oh. Steering works. Look at that thing flex. Let's go to linkage, endpoint, right. Nope. Whoa. Left. All right, what I think is I need to reverse on the turn to the burn. I don't know. All right. Hey, you've got movement. Belt seems to be scraping on this plastic piece, but I can sand that off. Looks good. Let's try our sub trim. Oh, that's a lot of sub trim. Now I have to redo my endpoints. Pretty good. No, it's because it's a metal. It's got good. You hear that? Let's use the other microphone. Where did my other microphone go? There it is. All right. That's fan noise, but if you listen, I got a good bit of movement there. I think what you're hearing is the swishing of the belts. It sounds much worse than it does. It sounds much worse on the microphone than it does in real life. Sounds pretty good. Now I gotta find how they want me to mount this antenna tube. Antenna tube. All right, guys. Well, there you go. I put the electronics in it. It looks good. We'll deal with the body at some point. Probably tomorrow. Let me show you the box. Because I know that House has not seen the box. So here's the box. House. Pretty cool. 110 scale. Euro truck. Pretty nifty. I like it. I saw it 3 streams ago and I was like, gotta have it. Gotta have it. All right, fellows, I'm going to go to bed. Thank you for watching. I will catch you guys on Tuesday and Thursdays, and maybe I'll... All right, thing. I mean, yeah, Associated made one, and Samaya has always made theirs. There's the one there, and there's that one over there. But those are brushed. I think that those are 12 turn brushed. And this is brushless. And it's belt driven, like it's not shaft driven. But I was gonna grab Associateds too. I mean, I think it's really cool. I think that basically it's sitting on a 110 scale nitro style chassis, but I think it's only 190 millimeters wide. It's not like 200 millimeters. I gotta check out that associate one. Maybe get one of those too. The reason I got this, yeah, because a few streams ago I saw it and I was like, I gotta have one of those. And I saw I had bought a body to replace one of these. Go to bed, boy. All right. Huh? Yes, I'll come upstairs. It is 11:57. That boy's supposed to be sleeping. I'm supposed to be sleeping too. Let me go to bed. Thanks for watching, House. I'll check you out in the next one, you guys. Also, you can go check me out on Instagram at Bashers_United. Yeah, on Instagram. And if you check me out on Facebook, if you search up RCUA, it's RC Underground Arena. Lapsus Est Vita. And yeah, you can find me there too. And I don't know, but I'll be back. I'll check you guys out later. Bye. Very tired. It's midnight here.